Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Teenager Who Cooks. Today we're going to be making a Japanese fried pork cutlet, and it is a very tasty dish. It is actually very surprisingly simple as long as you can get the technique of frying down. Alright, so what we're going to be using today is this pork loin. You just cut a thin strip from the middle. This is about 1/2 inch thick. Alright, we're gonna have the tonkatsu sauce. If you don't have tonkatsu sauce, I think you can mix equal parts of ketchup and Worcestershire sauce. And here's 1 egg. And of course we have our panko bread crumbs. Alright, these things are very important because they're super crunchy. And then before you use them, I think it's always best to spray them with a little bit of water so that they're moist. And it's like extra crunchy when you cook it. And then we also use flour today. Alright, so those are some pretty simple ingredients, and let's get started with the cooking. Alright, so I have my first pork loin right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sandwich it in between 2 strips of wax paper. I'm gonna take my little hammer. If you don't have a hammer like this, you can just use the back side of a knife. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically just smash the pork cutlet, tenderizing it. Don't be afraid to smash it a lot because when you're frying pork like this, it generally doesn't come out as tender as you would like, so smashing it tenderizes it a lot. And you can flip to repeat on the other side. Alright, so now before we coat it with anything else, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna season our pork cutlets with equal parts salt and pepper. Also add some pepper. Alright, it's time to coat our pork cutlets. So what I'm gonna do is I have flour, eggs, and panko crumbs, and I'm gonna add some tonkatsu sauce to the egg. Alright. Now I'm going to start coating. So I'm gonna take my first cutlet, dredge it in flour. Edges as well, and just kind of flick off any excess. Now we're gonna gently set it into the egg, turn it around, set it into the egg again. It becomes kind of slippery at this step. Get off the excess, and now we're gonna put it onto the breadcrumbs. We don't need to add too many breadcrumbs because once you actually fry them, they almost like expand kind of. That is good. Now we sit there, and that is our first one done. Just repeat this process 3 more times. Alright, it is officially time to start frying our pork cutlets. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put in the pork cutlets. Alright, make sure every single side of each cutlet is being touched by some oil. And then now we're just gonna fry them for about 5 minutes on each side. Alright, it is now time for me to flip my pork cutlets. pork katsus are now ready. So I'm just going to take them individually, flop them on over to this plate with a paper towel I have there. And then we are done. This seemingly very complicated recipe turned very, very easy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let them sit for a tiny bit. I wanna slice them open. It is now time to cut our pork cutlet. So here's the thing. I'm gonna cut it in half once. All right, you can see that cross section, juicy, tender. Very, very, very nice. Now I'm gonna cut each of these twice. Alright, I can't wait to get the rice done, so I'm just gonna try a piece right now. You see that there's this crispy exterior, hear that sound, the juicy inside that we've tenderized. Wow, we saw that, it literally like came apart. I barely put any pressure. That crispy outside with the seasoning inside, oh my god. This is amazing. Alright, so I'm gonna prepare the stock solution that we're gonna use to fry the onions in. Technically, you should be using dashi, which is like Japanese seaweed stock, but I only have chicken stock because I was too lazy to make dashi. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add like a spoon of sugar, soy sauce. This is sushi seasoning. We should probably use mirin, but this is basically the same thing. Just gonna add a little bit. And then we're just gonna add chicken stock. All right, and then you're just gonna wanna whisk this. All right, so this is basically what we're gonna add. And I don't think we have to add all of this, probably just like half is enough. We're just gonna caramelize the onions in this solution. All right, now we're gonna caramelize our onions. So I'm just gonna pour them into the pan, spread them out, and we're gonna cook them until they start browning a little bit and they're like kind of translucent. Cook it on like medium heat probably. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a few spoons of this marinade. Just want to toss that around with the onions a bit. The sizzling has stopped mostly. Now I'm just going to add an egg. Raise the temperature. Make sure the onions all get into the egg. Basically what we're doing now is we're making like an egg pancake with our onions. Alright, so we have the eggs cooked now. And we're just gonna put them onto the rice. Try to center it. Alright. And then onto our white. It is time to take this pork cutlet. Go ahead and plop it on there. Now we're gonna take our tonkatsu sauce from earlier. We're gonna sort of drizzle it. Perfect. And then as a final finishing touch, just gonna add a tiny pile of green onion. And there we have it. That is a beautiful, beautiful lunch or dinner that has this fried pork cutlet with eggs on the bottom over a bed of rice with the green onions. This is an absolutely amazing and extremely easy dish that anyone can make by themselves. It's very tasty. Alright, if you want to see more amazing recipes like this one, be sure to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode.